Y'all, I'm making this video because I'm just overwhelmed right now with everything that's going on with the social injustice and everything. I've been doing some community outreach right now, supporting Black-owned businesses and doing some cleanup and things. And I stopped to take a break and went online, and one of my friends is currently a part of a peaceful protest downtown, and just watching that and just the state of this country is just, I don't know, it just hit me all of a sudden. It's incredible to see the stark contrast of everything right now, because it is gorgeous outside, and yet you realize at the same time that it's only beautiful for certain people. And even if you can see it, you know that in a lot of ways the amount of time that you have to appreciate something like that is limited, that your days are numbered for no other reason than the color of your skin. We're living the history of our forefathers right now, and it's just overwhelming. And it's not overwhelming that it's happening. It's overwhelming that it's happening. And at the end of the day, nothing's gonna change. It's heartbreaking for me that after all these protests, we're still gonna go back to hearing tragic killings and modern day lynchings, and it's not gonna change. That is what's breaking my heart right now, is that it's not gonna change. So now it's more of figuring out how to have some sort of quality of life in spite of. You know, it has taken us over 400 years to get to where we are now. Y'all do realize that. It's taken us over 400 years to get to where we are now. And where we are now is only like a step or two ahead of where we were 400 years from now. We've only technically had some progress in the last 40 to 50 years. Think about that. What we can control, we need to control. If it takes driving a little longer to pick up a fellow brother or sister so that they don't have to take a bus that is funded by government funds or state funds, do that. If it takes us eating the cost of higher groceries, if it means that we're gonna pay 30 or 40, maybe even $1 more on groceries to support the mom and pop shops over chain supermarkets and stores, do that. If you have to wait a little longer for services in order to support your Black business owners, do that. You'll realize that change came from, back in the 60s, it came from us boycotting altogether. And it meant that people were exhausted and they were tired. Some people lost their jobs. Some people lost everything that they had, but change came out of that because we were unified and we stood together and we said, we're not gonna do this. Stop buying these labels. From people who don't look like you and don't care anything about you. Stop perpetuating the stereotype that all we care about is materialistic things and flaunting for social media. That has gotten us nowhere, and in fact is placing us back further, because our funds, our efforts, our motivation is going straight into the white man's pockets. Get over yourself. Get over yourself and get over the pressure to feel like you're gonna fit in, because newsflash, we have never fit in and we never will. So get out of that mindset and start creating your own niche. Create your own path. This country may not have been made for us, but we can fiercely protect what we can. So I hate crying, and I hate feeling like this channel sometimes is very emotional and very heavy, but it's reality. This is my reality, and this is the reality of so many people right now. So I gotta get back to work because I gotta finish up, and I gotta get back so I can clean my own house and finish studying and get ready for the work week. But it's just a really lonely feeling. It's not gonna change. And if change comes, it may not be in our lifetime. But can we at least control what we can? You might be more tired. It might dig into your pockets a little bit more. You might have to reach out to people that you've never talked to. Your schedule might get super busy. Y'all, I technically shouldn't be doing any outreach right now. I have way too much stuff to do. But if we don't start putting our community ahead of ourselves, this is what we're gonna keep seeing. And it's gonna get to the point where our own community is no longer sees it anymore. I don't ever want to get to a point where my emotions or my heartbreak is any less, because it becomes just another person, another father, another husband, another wife, another child. I don't ever want it to get to the point where I feel any less emotion. I want to feel it every time, because at any time it could be one of our own in our immediate families, or it could be us. I don't ever want it to get to that point. So, like I said, it's time for our community to start being comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Plain and simple. Support Black farmers. I know we all have to eat. I get that. Go online and find local farmers. Go out there, create like days where the entire community goes out and buys produce from Black farmers, Black agriculturists. Support Black businesses, hairstylists, nail techs, barbers, lawn service, fitness trainers, dietitians, physicians. Go out of your way. Go out of your way. Yes, go out of your way. If it's a little inconvenient, guess what? Dying is inconvenient. I'm pretty sure Ahmaud Arbery and everyone else, there's too many to count. It's inconvenient for them. They're not here anymore. They are not here to pursue their own dreams and aspirations and goals. And I mean, it's endless. Be uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. I gotta get back to work. So I only have about 45 more minutes, but I really don't know what else to say, so I'll just kind of end it here, y'all. Be okay with being uncomfortable. Y'all have a good day.